Foreign trade plays a significant role in the economic growth and development of a nation. Impact on employment. When a country imports more than it exports, it incurs a trade deficit, leading to a range of effects on the economy. This video aims to explore the effects of foreign trade deficits on the economy in detail. One of the primary concerns associated with trade deficits is the potential impact on employment. The balance of trade, characterized by the difference between a country's exports and imports, has an impact on its overall economic health. As imports increase, domestic industries may face fierce competition from foreign producers, leading to downsizing or closures. Job losses in these sectors can have a detrimental effect on the economy, as unemployment rates rise and consumer spending power diminishes. Furthermore, the job losses can also have indirect effects on related industries, further exacerbating the employment situation. Currency and exchange rates. Trade deficits can influence a country's currency value and exchange rates. When a nation imports more than it exports, it requires a constant inflow of foreign currency to finance the deficit. This increased demand for foreign currency can lead to a depreciation of the domestic currency, making imports more expensive and exports relatively cheaper. Consequently, this can help correct the trade imbalance over time as exports become more competitive, but it can also lead to inflationary pressures. Economic growth and GDP. Persistent trade deficits can hinder economic growth and impact a country's gross domestic product, GDP. A high trade deficit suggests that domestic consumption exceeds production, relying on foreign production to meet demand. This reliance on imports can stifle the growth of domestic industries and hinder the development of key sectors that could contribute to economic expansion. Additionally, a significant trade deficit can act as a drag on GDP, limiting the overall economic progress of a nation. Debt accumulation. Trade deficits often necessitate borrowing from foreign countries to finance the shortfall. These borrowings accumulate as external debt, which can become a burden on the economy. The increased indebtedness can lead to higher interest payments, potentially diverting funds away from essential domestic investments, such as infrastructure and education. Over time, excessive debt can strain the country's fiscal health and hamper long-term economic stability. Balance of payments. Trade deficits contribute to imbalances in a country's balance of payments, which accounts for all international transactions. A persistent trade deficit implies that a nation is consuming more than it is producing, relying on foreign savings to bridge the gap. This can create vulnerabilities, as a heavy reliance on external financing makes the country susceptible to changes in investor sentiment or global economic conditions. Structural changes. Trade deficits can necessitate structural changes in the economy to rebalance trade relationships. Efforts to address trade imbalances may involve implementing policies to promote domestic production and reduce dependence on imports. Such measures could include investment in research and development, education and skills training, and infrastructure development to enhance productivity and competitiveness. Foreign trade deficits can have a range of effects on an economy. From employment concerns and currency fluctuations to impact on economic growth and debt accumulation, understanding these effects is crucial for policymakers and economists. Managing trade deficits requires a delicate balance between promoting domestic industries while remaining open to international trade. Striking this balance can help mitigate the adverse effects and promote a sustainable and robust economy.